The campaign for president and Mr. Trump's attempts to catch up to Joe Biden, who, by the way, has got a significant lead in national polls. Both are now participating in competing town hall events tonight, set to be televised at the very same time. Now, this comes after the president refused to participate in a planned virtual debate.
Yesterday, the president held a rally in Iowa where he tried to revive an old line of attack against Joe Biden based on suspicious new claims linked to Rudy Giuliani. Paula Reid is at the White House this morning. Paula, good morning.
Good morning, Anthony. President Trump is using his family's experience with this virus, including his young son, Barron Trump, as a rallying cry for Americans to get back to normal. And last night in Iowa, he rallied over 5,000 supporters in spite of White House task force guidance that says gatherings in that area should be limited to just 25 people because of rising COVID cases in the area.
Barron is just fine now. He's tested negative, right?
President Trump is using his son Barron's recovery from COVID to urge schools to reopen.
Because it happens. People have it and it goes. Get the kids back to school.
Dr. Anthony Fauci told CBS Evening News anchor and managing editor Norah O'Donnell Wednesday the president is not likely to transmit the virus on the campaign trail, but still warned against holding large gatherings.
I can't advise the president about what he can do and should do with regard to political campaigns, but I can reiterate my statement that when you have congregate settings of a lot of people together, closely packed, when most are not wearing masks, that is a risk situation to be avoided.
Over 216,000 people in the U.S. have died, and cases are rising across the country. Iowa has had more than 100,000 COVID cases, and hospitalizations are increasing. Voters in the battleground state overwhelmingly say the economy is their biggest concern, but the president focused the first half of his speech on attacking his rival.
And this is a big smoking gun.
With weeks until the election and trailing in the polls, President Trump seized on a report in the New York Post published Wednesday, claiming files and emails were taken from a laptop that allegedly previously belonged to Hunter Biden. The report alleges that the former vice president used his position to advance his son's business interests in Ukraine, and that both Bidens were not truthful about that relationship.
Vice President Biden, you owe the people of America an apology because it turns out you are a corrupt politician, okay?
The Biden campaign said the allegations were false and noted that an investigation by Senate Republicans had cleared the former vice president of any wrongdoing in Ukraine. The story's sourcing has also raised questions about its authenticity, as the files were given to the Post through an attorney for the president's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, and allegedly obtained from a repair shop owner who said the device was allegedly left and never picked up. Twitter and Facebook have limited the distribution of that Hunter Biden story, and last night Twitter appeared to suspend the Twitter account of White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany when she tried to share that story. Twitter later clarified that they have taken this action because the article contained images of personal information like private email addresses and what Twitter classified as hacked material. Sharing hacked and private information violates Twitter's rules. Tony?
All right, Paula, thank you very much.